Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Mayor and Council meeting. It's January 5th, 2026 at 6:30. This is our Sine, our last meeting of the year to wrap up last minute things. Linda, will you please call the meeting to order and read the Open Public Meetings Act announcement?
In compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act, the notice requirements have been satisfied. The notice of this meeting was posted in the December 10th edition of the Record and the Ridgewood newspapers, has been posted on the public bulletin board in the municipal building and posted on the borough website. Councilman Yakarino.
Here.
Councilman O'Toole.
Here.
Councilwoman Holman.
Here.
Councilwoman Lovasolo.
Here.
Councilman Delavatio. Councilman O'Connell.
Here.
Mayor Wozinski.
Allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so this is a very short meeting. First, we have approval of minutes, December 18th, combined work and regular. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second, please.
Second.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole.
Yes.
Councilwoman Holman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo.
Yes.
Councilman O'Connell.
Yes.
And review, we just have a couple things on our consent agenda. We have doing a little bit of restructuring in our DPW. We're going to outsource part of our fields. So we have that contract to award. We actually have our mechanics replace the HVAC at the DPW. You finally get some heat. It's been a long time now. Oh my gosh. And then we have our list of bills. And that's our consent agenda. To open the meeting to the public on agenda items only. Anybody from the public? Not seeing anybody. I'll bring it back. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second, please.
Moment.
Right.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole.
Yes.
Councilwoman Holman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo.
Yes.
Councilman O'Connell.
Yes. Thank you, Mayor. I gave a brief summation at the last meeting. So we're looking forward to 2026. We've already had some dialogue today regarding the concession stand vendors, so we'll get that going early. A couple more band contacts for the summer. So other than that, we'll keep it short and simple for now.
Senator Tool.
Thank you, Mayor. The Public Safety Committee is circling a date for next, week after next, for our first Public Safety Committee meeting here. Other than that, everything is moving along swimmingly, and forward to another year.
Council President Holman.
So everyone should be aware that as far as the water goes, that Veolia has put in for a water rate increase. And we are working as a team to ensure that Allendale is represented in those meetings. We asked Ray as soon as possible to register us as interveners in the rate case. And we have also reached out to meet with Veolia just to talk about ensuring that the contract parameters that Allendale signed with Veolia are upheld in this particular rate case. So, as this moves along. And then as far as sewer goes, well, maybe I should say also on water, construction continues at New Street just for some upgrades that Veolia is doing. We still own the property there, so that hasn't been transferred over yet. So we're working through things with them to try to get this construction portions to go as smoothly as possible for the PFAS, permanent PFAS treatment. And then as far as the sewer, I feel like maybe there's been a lot of work on sewer as it relates to the fair share housing settlement and the development in Saddle River and the utilization of our sewer system. But I feel like maybe the mayor, you're right, your best to speak.
Okay, so thank you very much. That's what we have. So
Thank you, Mayor. I look forward to having our meetings in 2 weeks' time before our next council meeting. Want to remind everyone that one of our first months of our 250th birthday celebration year will take place on January 25th at the Allendale Community Center. It's an event co-hosted by Lee Memorial Library and the John Fowle House. And it's entitled The Turncoat and the Patriot. It's a talk with slides about New Jersey Governor William Franklin and Judge John Fowle of Allendale. It will be run by Jim Wright, local author and historian. It should be a fun time for people to learn more about our local history, learn more about William Franklin, son of Benjamin Franklin, and why Benjamin Franklin is a better person to represent than Franklin.
15th.
Yeah. Is what, that's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's there's gonna be a proclamation.
I don't think it's gonna be I'm not sure. I don't know
Okay.
how we're gonna do it, but.
On January 15th, we're going to
Mhm.
do something special in Allendale and rededicate our section of Franklin Turnpike in honor of Benjamin Franklin instead of his treacherous son, Franklin.
Find out.
That has a-
You'll find out more about it.
It's
You
right
come
there.
January 15th.
Yes, it is.
If there's any protesters wanting to defend William Franklin, please come. That's it. Thank you.
Councilman O'Connell.
Nothing at this time, Mayor. Thank you.
All right.
No.
So we have our staff reports.
Um,
Allison O'Connell, our CFO.
yes, I just have a couple of things. First, I would like to address the community center. Come 2026, we're going to be offering the option to rent both the meeting rooms and the gym for events. In 2025, it served as more of a trial year to evaluate how often residents utilize the gym between ARC, pickleball, and our nonprofit groups in town. So after analyzing usage, we're pleased to expand these rental options for our residents. Moving forward, I am looking forward to seeing the changes in the DPW along with Superintendent Agugliaro. We spent 2025 analyzing and restructuring the department. So with 2 new crew chiefs and really analyzing the departmental duties to improve the efficiency and operations. I look forward to seeing that go through. And then I'd like to thank Linda Servino as well. Over the past year, we spent considerable amount of time assessing the internal procedures of the clerk's department, including Crestwood procedures, and identified many opportunities to streamline and improve the processes. Linda's always a pleasure to work with, and I look forward to continuing building our work relationship. And then as far as finance, I've begun closing out 2025, and I will begin the 2026 budget process soon. That's it.
All right, thank you very much. All right, Linda, our clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. I actually summed up my 2025 at the last meeting, so I have nothing else to report.
Department is looking ahead to the new year, ready to face challenges, support one another, and continue serving our community with pride, professionalism, and
DPW Superintendent Andy.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Just to go off what Administrator Campbell said. Very happy to report that Dan and Drew were promoted to crew chiefs at the DPW as of January 1st. I want to thank the administrator and Mayor Council. This will be a huge help to restructuring our department. We've had a few snow events over the past few weeks, and I'm happy to report the snow events very well. We've begun picking up Christmas trees on the west side of town this week, and next week we'll start the east side. Reminder that the recycling center is only open on Saturdays currently from 9 to 2. And as a reminder to our residents, please sign up for the borough alerts and newsletters. This information can be found on the borough website on the bottom left in the contact section. That's it. Thank you.
Perfect. And our borough attorney, Ray West. I missed you. I think, yeah, like this hiatus.
It's,
We're talking like 14 times a day.
24 hours at least.
Jeez.
And as you know, I usually do my update or comments pretty extemporaneously, but this time, because of some developments that Councilwoman Holman alluded to this, I did make some notes, which nobody else will be able to read, which is a good thing. So we've been speaking for months about our ongoing affordable housing litigation, as most municipalities have. as well as our ongoing Avalon Bay litigation. And I think most people know that Avalon Bay is a housing project located in Saddle River, immediately adjacent to the Allendale border. Over the several months, I guess those two matters became inextricably entwined, and really it was almost one case, both trying to resolve. You couldn't resolve the lower moderate income housing obligation without resolving Avalon Bay. You couldn't resolve Avalon Bay without resolving the lower moderate income housing obligation.
But that was also a strategy, Sid.
Yeah, it was a strategy. Yeah, and strategies are good. I think as I'll talk about, it worked out rather well for us in the long game, which is really a compliment to the governing body, and I do want to underscore that. So the deadline for municipalities, let's forgive my voice, but the deadline for municipalities complying with the affordable housing obligation was December 31st. We were up to sort of on the buzzer.
Our meeting was on December 31st.
With the judge at 11 o'clock, and I guess it was sort of approaching noon, and then some aftermath after that, where everything was finally put into place. But I do think, given the magnitude of both of those issues and the fact that on December 31st, we're able to settle both our fair share housing obligation and the Avalon Bay litigation, that really requires underscoring the immensity of that to the borough. I want to say that fair share, and I'm sure the mayor will be tested in her comments of this, fair share basically took a rather onerous position in terms of the affordable housing obligation of the borough. It included an attempt to really rezone the entire downtown, a clear community changer, and we acquiesced to that. And it was a testament to the entire governing body, particularly the mayor, and 7 o'clock phone calls and evenings, weekends, whatever it took. But a lot of what I'll call stare down poker was played, where rather than being bullied by fair share housing and also by Avalon, and even though they are a project that's located in Saddle River, they also objected to our housing plan and became a party not only to their own litigation, but to our affordable housing litigation. But I think that this governing body, the committee, and the mayor, Councilwoman Homan, Councilwoman Lovasola, and our special counsel, our engineer, our consultant, everybody stood resolute. And I think that what ultimately resulted was a significant win for the borough in terms of the affordable housing plan that was ultimately approved. I think it is the least impactful possible plan under the circumstances of affordable housing upon the community as a whole. To the mayor's credit, and this was her issue, standing resolute on not impacting the downtown. That was a significant win for the borough, and that's why I did want to make these comments, because I don't think that can be understated, how important that was for the community and the character of the community. What also comes with that is 10 years of immunity from builder's remedy lawsuits, which was another thing that Fair Share threatened the borough with, that they wouldn't approve the plan, would leave us exposed. So when I talk about playing stare down poker with some big stakes, there were big stakes here. And ultimately, we got a plan much more appropriate for the borough approved. We have a 10-year immunity from builder's remedy, and the Avalon lawsuit, in order to accommodate their desire to use our sewer system. The governing body even got $500,000, $500,000 thrown into the kitty to boot. Not a bad little revenue source for the borough. So when I say that, I think that this needs to be spoken about and to underscore really what the accomplishments were. Really no small thing for the borough. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'll just piggyback off that in my report. I think Ray summarized everything. I just wanted to emphasize how intense it really was, like these days leading up to it, because we knew that it was Cinderella when the clock struck, at the 31st, we would lose our immunity. And then you have what's called builder's remedy lawsuit, where builders from all over come in. So it's really kind of what they hang over your head. But we did have leverage. We kind of knew all the players. We had a really good team. Suzanne Lovasola was part of the team in the beginning, and then Liz Homan came in at the end to help out with the sewer, which was just very invaluable, as well as all of our experts and Ray to get us to this point. As he mentioned, the downtown for me was just a no-brainer. I mean, they wanted to put up 4 stories in the downtown, and then they were trying to say, well, just carve out a little bit. But I just knew once you carve out a little bit, that's it. Like they'll just. So we have our realistic development potential at 4, And we're actually meeting those with deed restriction extensions. So those are already taken care of. So we don't have to build another vale. I mean, I don't have to build another, because remember, 4 is 4 times 5. So that's like 20 units somewhere we would have to build. So we don't have to do that because we have actually extended our deed restrictions, which is very huge. It's not over yet though, because South River has 5 developments that are, gonna be coming through our town. There's a meeting that we're
Going
gonna
to be attempting
to come through our town, because the South River, quite frankly, they don't have sewage, they don't have infrastructure for this type of development. So we're gonna go, Liz Holman and I are gonna go tomorrow night to another Saddle River Planning Board meeting, because there's 2 more developments, Toll Brother developments, that they don't have sewer for yet. And the only closest sewer is our sewer again, so this is gonna be starting all over again. But let me tell you something, that is gonna be massive. I mean, if you want to go all the way back up to where Montvale is, so we know everything that's going on in Montvale, then you've got BMW, that's right next to adjacent, and Wilka Lake's gonna have 400 units. Then you come down Allendale Ave, you're coming from like the mall there, you're coming down. Then you have where Rosie O'Donnell is next to Wandell School, is gonna be 58 units. Then you keep going, on the right is Algonquin Trail, which is gonna be another 58 units. And then you keep going, you've got the Michaels Project 1, which is 128 units across the street. They're also gonna build another 42. And they keep on going into Allendale, 275 units for Avalon Bay. I mean, it's gonna affect, their town is gonna be affected. Seriously, they've already had some issues with their schools. So, here we are, but, we don't have, I don't wanna celebrate yet, because we still don't have anything signed. So that's the part we have to, and I'll explain it more at a town hall or something, but I think, I just want to thank everybody, because it was pretty intense, and, I think we did okay, especially getting, $500,000 for a development money in town. So, all right. Any unfinished business or new business? I'd like to open the meeting up for any comments on anything. Any other comments? Or did anybody get my, end of year newsletter? Did you get my end of year?
One of my students came,
You got it? I'm the other one didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
one of my
You didn't get it?
students came to me and was like, I read all the letters. It was wonderful.
So
So
get it.
Just, how is that possible?
I don't know. I'm waiting for it every day.
Do not send it to me.
I had John over.
Did that on
I know,
purpose.
I wanted to see it printed. You got it, right? Oh, you didn't get it. Did you get it, Janet? Anyway, so we try to just to communicate as much as we can with residents to let them know that we're doing. So that was a lot of work on behalf of the entire council to let everybody know the projects that we're working on, and we'll do the same next year. So hopefully everybody enjoyed reading it. I wanted to make it 4 pages, but it turned out to be 7. We're doing a lot of stuff, so we'll type. All right. Anybody else from the public want to come up and speak? Anybody? Not seeing anybody. Motion to adjourn. All
So
in favor?
moved. Aye.
Second.
Okay, so this is the end of our Synodea. We have to actually wait 10 minutes for 7 o'clock to start our regular meeting. So hang tight for. No. Doesn't on the dot. All right, everybody. Let's continue. Now we'll do the roll call of the governing body. Roll call. please.
Okay, so the roll call of the 2026 governing body is a little different order. It's Councilman O'Connell,
Here, year.
Councilman, Councilman O'Toole,
Here.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Here.
Councilwoman Homan, Councilman Delavatio, Councilman Yakarino,
Here.
Mayor Wilzinski. The order is going to change.
So we have agenda review, but this is a reorg meeting, so a lot of this is jury stuff, but I do want to bring to the attention some of our departments and all the people that volunteer. For example, our fire department, our chief, Greg Anderson, assistant chief, Chris Rago, first captain, John Mysick, second captain, Chris Peluso, first lieutenant, Dana Mysick. I think this is the second time ever that we've had an email in that position. Second lieutenant is open, and the fire official is Kevin Todd. And then in our ambulance corps, we have our chief, Darrell Demore, and our assistant chief is Deborah Higby. Our first lieutenant is Beth Filstra. Our second lieutenant is Michael Peeney. Our third lieutenant is Jose Diaz Fernandez. President Dennis Murphy, vice president Patricia Murphy. Recording secretary is Karen Clark. Corresponding secretary is Linda Morgan, and treasurer is Ralph Beistra. And I would like to also thank everybody on the land use board who is serving. Chairman Michael Sirico will be serving another 4-year term. Vice chairman who will be new, moving up to that position, is John Dallow this year. We have Joseph Conti, who's been on the board, Greg Butler, who's been on the board. We have somebody new this year, which is Ryan Ensenat. He will be a good addition, as well as Chaz Johnson. They both have, Brian has an urban development background, and he knows every single tree in Annabelle.
It's on our shade tree.
Incredible. He's on the shade tree committee. That's like, it's a meetup. Thank you. And Chaz Johnson was actually recommended by Mary Scrow, who's a wonderful architect in town, and he's an engineer, just with architect all the time. So I think he's gonna be a great engineer. Addition. Thank you. And then thank you, Tyler, for stepping up again. And thank you, Andy, for stepping up again. And then we have our library boards. So we have the board president is Catherine Shaw, board secretary Lauren Shube, and then the trustee Melissa Duncan, and a new trustee Pete Misak.
Thank you.
And then our sports alliance are continuing: Phil Chichetti, Richard LeBlanc, Chris Homan, and Tim Roy, and George Mamunas, and our monastery Redlet. Hopefully. That. So that's that. So then we have introduction to ordinances. So we're just fixing the salaries is our one ordinance. And then we have our consent agenda, which is again all perfunctory. There's nothing mostly just authorizing all of the bank accounts and professionals, memorializing the green team, etc. That was it. I forget everything. Okay, so with that, I would like to open the meeting to the public on any agenda items to review. Not seeing anybody? We're going to go through our resolutions then. So our first one is resolution 26-01, the order of voting. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Holman.
Second, please.
Second, Lizzo. Kevin Lizzo.
Holman Lovasolo.
Councilman O'Connell,
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yes.
Councilman Delavatio, I'm sorry, Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
Next, we have resolution 26-002, election of council president.
So I would like mayor and council to propose that Suzanne Lovasolo be the council president for the 2026 year.
Do I have a motion?
Is that mine?
Yeah.
That's my motion.
Second, please.
Second.
No, that was sure. Yeah.
Councilman O'Connell,
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole, Councilwoman Lovasolo,
I'm honored.
Councilwoman Homan,
Why, yes.
Councilman Yakarino.
With pleasure.
All right. Next, we have the resolution 2603, time and place of the mayor and council meetings. Those are staying the same as prior years. For 2026. Full type of there. That's okay. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Holman.
Councilman O'Connell.
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yes.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
Next, we have appointment for professionals, which is this gentleman sitting next to me and some other professionals, like our engineer. Oh, did I forget about this? Thank you.
The next one.
Next is 2604 borough holidays. These are the typical borough holidays. Do I have a motion? Veterans contracts.
So moved.
Second, please.
Second,
Councilman O'Connell,
yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yes.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
5, which is appointment of our borough professionals, which are engineers and our fire code official and our borough attorney and C plus and Burgess. So, do I have a motion?
Yes, because I don't know how we would do all we do without all those amazing
100%.
professionals.
Second, please.
Second.
Councilman O'Connell,
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yeah.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yes.
Councilman Yakarino.
Abstain.
Next is confirm the standing committees, resolution 2606. These are the same as last year. Again, I spent a lot of time kind of going back and forth and it just is not working. So I think that we've made traction.
It is.
It is, my going back and forth is not working, that I feel that we need to stay with the standing things that we've had in the past. That's what I'm here tonight. So I feel like a lot of us are making traction and it takes a while to kind of get to know committees. So the appointment of the standing committees remains the same. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second, please.
Second,
Roll call.
Councilman O'Connell,
yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yes.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
All right, next we have appointment of fire chief, resolution. Next I have 2607, which are the appointments to the standing committee. So the standing committees was, the first one was the confirming what they were, and then the second is the appointment of them. So that's where I was saying that everybody is going to be staying the same. So do I have a motion for 2607?
So moved. Homan.
Second, please.
Second.
Councilman O'Connell,
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yes.
Councilman Yakarino.
Resolution 2608, appointment of our fire chief, which is Greg Anderson. And we look forward to swearing them all in at a later date. Do I have a motion? 2608.
So moved.
Second, please.
Second.
Councilman O'Connell,
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yes.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
All right, and then next we have resolution 2609 is the appointment of fire official, which is Kevin Todd. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second, please.
Second,
Okay. Councilman O'Connell,
yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yes.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
So, as I said, our department is going to be sworn in at a later date, and the ambulance corps will be sworn in at their January 9th gala. We went over all the mayor's appointments for the library board and land use board and sports alliance. And introduction of ordinance. So this is ordinance 2601 that fix the salaries and wages. Do I have a motion
So moved.
to introduce 2601? Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Ordinance 26-01, an ordinance to amend chapter 53 of the Code of the Borough of Allendale, officers and employees to fix the salaries, wages, and compensation of the officers and employees of the Borough of Allendale for the year 2026. Councilman O'Connell.
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo. Councilwoman Homan.
Yeah.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes.
Ordinance 26-01 has been introduced upon first reading and will be published in the January 9, 2026 edition of the record and will be taken up for further consideration and final passage at the meeting in the mayor council on February 5th, 2026 at 7 p.m. or soon thereafter.
Extensive, but most of these are just normal reworks types. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second, please.
Councilman O'Connell,
Yes.
Councilman O'Toole,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lovasolo,
Yes.
Councilwoman Homan,
Yeah.
Councilman Yakarino.
Yes. Thank you, Mayor. Look forward to a great 2026 with everyone. Continue to be thankful for partnership and working together. Truly, it's a pleasure. And I look forward to continuing that on my 4th year now on the council and my 12th plus year of being involved in public service. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Councilman Ashwell.
Thank you, Mayor. No part other than to thank my family for allowing me to continue to do this as well as the residents. And thank you to everyone here. Help leadership and your guidance and your friendship.
Thank you very much. Councilwoman Hellman.
Well, congratulations and thank you to both Matt and Tyler, as well as to all people that work so hard, as Tyler said, in such a teamwork way. So.
Excellent. Council President Lopes-Solo.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Councilwoman. Former. Councilman.
President America.
So good. I am truly honored and I thank you, and I will promise to do my best to represent this mayor and council anytime it's called upon. I want to thank Tyler and Matt for 3 more years with you. That's awesome. Yay. Thank you. And thank you to your families for all that you do to support them, supporting us. We appreciate it. I think most of you were here when we talked about, maybe not, our 250th birthday celebration year kicking off, and we will be rededicating a portion of Franklin Turnpike in honor of Benjamin Franklin instead of the Treacherous William Franklin.
Very special.
And or traitorous, I guess I should say. And then Jim Wright will be hosting a talk on William Franklin and John Fell on January 25th at the Community Center at 2 p.m. hosted by the John Fell House and the Allendale Library. And just Happy New Year, everyone. Look forward to a great year.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Councilman O'Toole. Sorry, O'Connell.
The other,
The other,
Yeah.
The other Irishman.
the other,
congratulations, Matt. Congratulations, Tyler. I know you do a great job the next 3 years. And congratulations to everybody that got reappointed or is getting appointed.
Okay, staff reports, Allison.
Nothing to report, just congratulations to Matt, Tyler, and Suzanne. And looking forward to 2026.
Linda.
I'm going to echo that. Congratulations to Matt and Tyler and Suzanne. And I just look forward to working with everyone in 2026.
All right. Nancy, right?
I get into my long-winded comments at the last meeting.
Yeah, I agree.
So I was.
That already right.
Yeah, I'll congratulate Matt, Tyler, on their reelection and where we did again. Congratulations, Madam Council President. And I just want to wish everyone a very, very happy new year and thank the governing body for my reappointment. I look forward to a good year.
Excellent. Same here. Congratulations to you both. Thank you so much for serving again. And yeah, look forward to a great year. With all the work that we continue, all the great work that we're doing. All right, any unfinished business or new business? Okay. Any public comments on anything? I'd like to open the meeting up to public comments on anything. Not seeing anybody. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sorry.